Hey Pero, don't go near that dirty place.
Why mom, this place is so dirty.
They are not same as us.
It might be difficult for them to live here.
That's their fate.
Who decides their fate?
Don't ask unwanted questions, let's move out.
Hello students, today we are going to discuss about casteism in India. You will get a better idea by watching this video.
Let's start with the term caste. The term caste was first used by Portuguese when they colonized India. Its origin from a word casta, which means lineage, race, and it is used as a social identifier. And as we know, it was first used by John Mencius diary in 1569. The foreigners and the British people want to be Indians to separated, so they had a strategy as divide and rule. It was helped by the caste system. Really, the caste system was not introduced by Portuguese or British people. It was introduced by Aryans very long back. As they invaded India in 1500 BC, they started to divide people on basis of birth. They named the caste system as Varna or Jat. Mainly, Jat or Varna. Varna means color, and there are mainly four Varnas. They are Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Sudras. Among these, the nowadays known as Dalits are not in these main four Varnas. They are known as simply untouchables. This is the caste system followed in India very long back. It is just based on their birth. Brahmas, who is known as god of creation, and they claimed as the Brahmins are born from Brahma's head, and Kshatriyas from Brahma's chest, and Vaishyas from lap, and Sudras from leg or foot. It has very evil effects. It is said by the book which is known as Hindu Law. It is written by author Manu, and it is known as Manusmriti or Manu Dharma Shastra. Nowadays, it's the reason for the caste still present nowadays, because as they said, this book is Hindu law. It says the people are not born to be equal, but our constitution says all are equal on basis of birth. No discrimination on sex, religion, caste, place, or anything.
Now we can see about the special provisions for the upliftment of the SC/STs were in Indian Constitution. Article 15, which prohibits the discrimination of public entry like temples and in public wells to take water. Article 16 protects the discrimination in employment where anyone can do any job or business without the job discrimination of like Kulat Tolil. Article 17 is the major article which is very important, which abolishes the untouchability Teendamai. But still in 2021, this Teendamai is being a practice in some rural villages where it is having a separate tumblers and separate plates for their SC/STs people, where domination is also being done in the rural villages. Article 46. It is to promote educational and economic interest of SC/STs and weaker sections. From the government side, the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is to uplift the scheduled caste people and for the welfare of their people. Here we can see the literacy rate of scheduled caste people and total population of India, where in this graph we can see the slight increase in the literacy rate of SC/STs people, where the schemes of central government have given a worthy impact of the literacy rates. And here we can see the another index of literacy rate of SC/STs people in the various states of India, where some inequalities in the states of India, the separate state governments have been implementing the separate schemes for the upliftment of the SC/STs in the states, where we can also see the schemes and the literacy rate of rural and urban regions of Tamil Nadu, where we can see the literacy rate of rural and urban literacy rate of in the strata of gender. In India, the reservation system have been introduced to have a equal opportunity to everyone in every field and to have a equal strata of society. On 16th September 1921, the first Justice Party government passed the first communal government order, and this has been implemented all over India further. British introduced some elements of reservation in Government of India Act 1909. This had been further developed and had been given to backward classes, CSTs, and for the Islams and other religious peoples, economically backward classes, and for the OBCs and for FCs, and for the and have a general quota. Here we have attached the stat of last 5 years of number of students studying in the primary school of Coimbatore, where we also suggest suggestions to have the implementation of new ideas and schemes and acts to solve these problems and the having of equal society and equal strata. As we are suggesting some points to solve the present day problems. At present, we suggest there should be an inclusion of no caste column, Sadi Viruppam Illai, in the provisional details of students in schools and colleges. That should also be added upon to our reservation system, where there should be a special provisional quota to this column. Merits, where our society is both economically and socially unequal. By this suggestion, we can demolish the preference of caste and could be abolished at the extent and could get a economically unequal society. Demerits, where if the quota person to no caste being given higher, this could lead to an excess competition in a particular quota, and it would become a general competition and could entirely change the context of reservation. Second thing, where to solve the economically based inequalities, the reservation based on economic context of society should be introduced, that the economically weaker ones get more provisions, that the economically stronger with the substitute from caste to income. Merits, this brings out the society with equity than equality. Demerits, wherever India is a democratic country, the implementation of this system is quite tough, where there is more chances to increase unemployment and poverty. At last, I would suggest, as the suggestions of reservations are implemented in a loyal way, where the society can be attained in a state where caste can be abolished. Thank you.